Hi, Rachel Havis here for This Week in Santa Clarita in Old Town New Hall in front of the Repertory East Playhouse Theater, host to a few of the special events we have leading up to Cowboy Festival this year. I'm here with Mike Fleming, Festival Director. Can you tell us about some of those events?
I certainly will. This is our 18th annual Cowboy Festival, and a lot of folks, of course, know that the main body of the festival is held at Melody Ranch Motion Picture Studio. What they may not know is there's a lot of special events surrounding the festival where we go out into different venues around town and have shows or presentations and that sort of thing. In fact, here at the Repertory East Playhouse on Wednesday, April 27th, we're bringing back Cowboy Couture, which was a very popular event with the festival for many years. You'll see all the latest in Western fashion. People can come, watch models on the runway, exhibit those fashions, and possibly purchase some of those after the show. So that's a very popular event. You want to grab tickets while you can. Then over here in William S. Hart Park, there's lots of things going on. On the next day, coming out of Heritage Junction, which is part of William S. Hart Park, we will have the Santa Clarita Valley Film Tour. People can get on a bus or have a light lunch provided, and a tour guide will take them around the Santa Clarita Valley and point out different locations where famous films were shot in this valley, of which there were hundreds over the years. That night at the same location, we have the Chuck Wagon Dinner Show. A little different tack this year. The National Stuntmen's Association is celebrating its 50th anniversary, and so they're bringing in two very successful stuntmen, Lauren Janes, who was a stuntman for Steve McQueen for many years, and also Diamond Farnsworth, and they're going to give a presentation, some behind-the-scenes looks at movie making and the work that stuntmen do. That also is going to be very popular and is selling well. Then on the Friday afternoon, here at the Repertory East Playhouse again, if we have anybody out there that is fascinated by Wyatt Earp and the story that surrounded him, Bob Bose Bell, who is a publisher of True West magazine, is going to be giving a lecture about Wyatt Earp and the behind-the-scenes look at it. He knows the truth about what happened. He knows it from every conceivable angle. It's already selling well because we do have a lot of Wyatt Earp fans out there. That morning out in Piru, at Rancho Camulos, this will be the fourth year we've had a lunch and show out there. Rancho Camulos is one of the preeminent examples of early California history and architecture. People have a lunch, they have docent-led tours, and then followed by a fabulous show with Don Edwards. It's a big hit. Now, Friday night at Melody Ranch, it's your one chance to get in there early for a viewing of the movie Stagecoach, directed by John Ford. That was an Academy Award-winning film. And so it's a great setting. You're on Main Street at Melody Ranch. You have a nice dinner prepared there, and then proceeded after that, or following that, you get to see Stagecoach right there on the Main Street. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Now, also over at William S. Hart Park, in the Hart Mansion, that's actually the place where William S. Hart lived when he resided there. We have a Friday night show with the Sons of the San Joaquin. That is selling very quickly. There's just a few tickets left for that. And the following night, on Saturday night, at the same venue, Wiley Gustafson of Wiley and the Wild West will be performing solo. This is something you rarely see. Wiley, for those folks out there that don't know, Wiley is the Yahoo Yodel fame person and also has a great band, but this is their chance to see him as a solo performer. And then Saturday night, after you spent all day at Melody Ranch enjoying the performances there, you can come back to the Repertory East Playhouse for the Cowboy Cabaret. That's a brand new event. We've got an amazing lineup. We have Hot Club of Cowtown, Sourdough Slim, supplemented by a great LA swing band called the Lucky Stars. It's going to be a killer show. Tickets, I can guarantee you, are going very quickly for that. I'm going to find a way to be there one way or the other.
Okay, and it sounds like a lot of these events are selling very quickly. How can people get tickets?
Well, it's very easy. You can either go to our website, which is cowboyfestival.org, and you can order online there, or you can call our ticket office line, which is 661-286-4021, Monday through Friday, and you can order tickets over the phone. But again, I would encourage people, especially for events like we mentioned earlier, like the Chuck Wagon Dinner Show at Heritage Junction, Cowboy Couture here at Repertory East. The movie night goes very quickly as well. And also the show with Wiley Gustafson up at Hart Mansion. I think those are 4 very good ones to go for. And of course, it always helps to get your tickets ahead of time for the event at Melody Ranch. That way you don't have to stand in line and buy tickets the day of. And again, you can do all that by going to cowboyfestival.org.
All right, so it sounds like there's quite a few great events leading up to Cowboy Festival. Traditionally, the main festival is on the weekend at Melody Ranch. Is there anything people should know?
Well, they need to know that if they've never been here, they should come, because it's kind of like a Renaissance fair with cowboy hats, and it's filled with history. That's one thing that people maybe aren't aware of, that in Santa Clarita there's been filming going on back to the early part of the 20th century. Melody Ranch was a big part of that. Gunsmoke was filmed there, Deadwood was filmed there, many of the Hopalong Cassidy shorts were filmed there. So people should maybe take advantage of the fact that we have that living history right here in Santa Clarita. And the other thing is, they should be encouraged to dress up cowboy. Put on a cowboy hat and their cowboy boots and come on out and just pretend for a couple days, because it'll be like time travel back to the 1880s.
Well, sounds like we're having a great event this year. I'm excited and looking forward to it. Just wanted to thank you for joining us here today, Mike. Talk about some of the special events we have for Cowboy Festival. I'm Rachel for This Week in Santa Clarita.